In this tutorial, what I'm going to be showing you is another alcohol ink design, only I'm going to be using regular nail polish. I'm going to just be using a pure ice white over top of this nail, and then we're going to do the alcohol ink over that. So let's go ahead and get started. I chose pure ice's white because it is readily available at Walmart, and it's just a cheap $2, I believe, bottle of nail polish. I've waited about 2 minutes, and now I'm going to apply the second coat of the white polish from Pure Ice. And just so you know, this bottle of this white Pure Ice nail polish does not have a name. The sticker fell off of it. I've let this nail dry for about 20 minutes, and now I'm going to take this buffer right here. It's a very fine buffer, and you can buy these at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I'm just going to buff the shine off of the nail here. Here are the alcohol inks that I'm going to be using for this design. I'm going to be using black, it says pitch black, and I'm going to be using this silver. These are Adirondack alcohol inks, and they can be purchased at any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, sometimes Joann Fabrics, online on eBay. Now you want to shake up the silver because it has a ball in it, and you want to shake it up really well. I have never used the silver, so hopefully this will turn out really nice. We're also going to be using a dap and dish full of isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol. You're working with these alcohol inks on a regular nail polish nail. It works best if you mix these alcohol inks here with alcohol right in the little palette here. And how you do that is you just fill up the palette maybe half full with isopropyl alcohol, and then 2 to 3 drops of your alcohol inks in there with that. And that's the silver. The black has actually turned purple when I have watered it down. Go back in with the black. Get this to dry quick so you can apply another bit of the alcohol with the sponge. All you have to do is just blow on it a little bit, and it'll speed up the drying a little bit. And then you can go ahead and add a little bit more, and when it's dry, it kind of you can see here it kind of makes like spot effect, but it has to be like dry to do that. So it does work on regular nail polish. Just make sure that you dilute your alcohol inks more. You can also use Sharpies and alcohol ink as well. Top coat this nail using Sech Vite's top coat, and it's kind of like with stamping, you know, just kind of put the top coat on it and float it down the nail, because you don't want to cause any smearing. I'll show you how we're going to do that. It does smear a little bit, makes it a little bit softer, but it's still beautiful. Just do it quickly and let that dry, and you can come back and go over it again. See, it's kind of changing a little bit with that silver. Alright, so now I'm coming in with the second coat of top coat, and I can get it really well this time and not have to worry about any smearing because it's, you know, already top coated once. In this next nail design, we are going to be adding espresso and oregano, plus the black and the silver. Okay, here is the finished nail. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to top that with Sech Vite. But before I do, you may have noticed in the video that I took the alcohol ink in the bottle and I just dropped a small amount on the wet little piece of sponge and then dabbed it on the nail. You can do that as well. You can also dilute it with the isopropyl alcohol as well. Just combine it, do it like that. It's just like you've got to test it. You've got to just kind of do, a little bit with the alcohol ink mixed with the isopropyl alcohol, and then you can put a little bit on the wet sponge that has the same color. You just gotta, I don't know how to say it. You just gotta try things. You just regular plain isopropyl alcohol too, and dot that on there as well to change the pattern and stuff. So I mean, there's really no set way of doing it. You just have to get in there and just try it out. So let's go ahead and top coat this. And like I said, you have to just take a nice drop like that and just pull it down. Try not to overstroke it. And Sech Vite dries very quickly, and then on the second coat you can go ahead and coat it really well. Now I will say, when you use Sech Vite as a top coat, sometimes there is a little bit of smearing that occurs, and nothing major. It just kind of softens up the look a little bit. Alright, here are the two nails that we did. I think the more color combinations that you can use, the better. This has 4 colors, this has 2. Of course, we could have just added some other colors over that too to change it, but you just have to try it out. You just have to keep playing around with it until you get the feel of the alcohol inks and you get the feel of how to put it on. Use some practice tips before you do someone's real nails or your own nails. And when you get the feel of it, then you'll feel better and able to go on to a real nail.